Welcome back, Pooter. My name is Sierra.
And I'm Naomi.
In these holiday times, not only does Feed Our Families help support families, the food bank is open to all those who need it. Here's some more information.
Hi, I'm Xavier with the PHS News.
Hi, Xavier. I'm Leah. I'm with the Food Bank for Larimer County.
All right, let's get into some questions we have about what you do at the food bank. How many families in Fort Collins on average are in need of assistance with food insecurities?
So I can answer that for Larimer County. In Larimer County, there's about 40,000 people who are classified as food insecure. So where we live, that is about 9% of the population. In a broad sense, people don't necessarily know exactly where they'll get the resources to obtain their next meal. There's also a measurement within that of low versus very low food insecurity, and the difference between those two is that folks who are experiencing low food insecurity don't know where they're going to get their next meal, but they typically don't have to not eat meals or eat less at a meal in order to prepare for that, whereas folks with very low food insecurity do tend to have to do those things.
Now, has that number changed depending on the time of year? Let's say something like a seasonal change.
It does. It goes up and down all the time. We mostly see the fluctuations on an annual basis from year to year. But one way we do see a huge change is in the summer months. And that's because students who participate in free and reduced lunch programs or breakfast programs at their schools, when summer comes, don't have those options. And so if their family is food insecure, they're facing an additional burden to obtain breakfast and lunch for kids, their children in school, who otherwise would be fed at school. So that's all youth 0 to 18, not just kids, I keep saying that. But we have, therefore, a lunch lab program. And so in the summer, that's where we give more food, especially out to youth, through that program.
Well, thank you, Leah, for coming here and telling us all this information about the food bank.
Thank you for having me.
All right.
Oh wow, I didn't know the food bank did that.
Yeah, that sounds really helpful.
And with the holiday season around the corner, start looking at the classes you might want to take next semester. Attention all freshmen, sophomores, and juniors. Registration will start in January, so it's time to start thinking about next year. I know that seems crazy, but it's a good idea to plan things out so you can get the classes that you want. In December and January, we're going to be highlighting a few classes in each episode alongside with other Pooter news. So if a class looks interesting to you, write it down and make sure to sign up when registration opens.
Unlike some of my friends, I got my act together and I'll be graduating this May.
At least I have a couple more years to figure out what I want to do with my life.
Are you saying I don't have my life together, Naomi?
Yeah, well, you should have taken some of the family and consumer sciences classes like I did.
Oh, what are those classes? I want to know more about them.
This is Fashion Design 1 with Ms. Thomas. In Fashion Design 1, we learn real-life skills that have to do with sewing and clothing, but you also learn the fundamentals of design, so how to work with colors and what that means in fashion.
But they do a lot of hands-on projects that are really fun. You work with sewing machines, and it's just an overall really fun class. It's very creative. If you want a career both in creativity and will last you a long time, I think fashion is good to go into. And all of the FCS classes prepare you for careers. It's family and consumer sciences, so it prepares you for life and life skills you need.
What is catering class all about?
Catering is about learning how to properly work with food. The catering 1 level, it's more of like a home style cooking. And then once you get into catering 2, you learn more about working in the industry and the requirements for that.
Is catering available to all students or to every grade?
So freshmen can start taking catering 1 after they have taken nutrition and wellness, which is our really beginner level class. But then after that, yep, it is open and available to anyone who would like to enroll.
What is catering class all about?
Catering is about learning how to properly work with food. The catering 1 level, it's more of like a home style cooking. And then once you get into catering 2, you learn more about working in the industry and the requirements for that.
Is catering available to all students or to every grade?
So freshmen can start taking catering 1 after they have taken nutrition and wellness, which is our really beginner level class. But then after that, yep, it is open and available to anyone who would like to enroll.
What are some assignments that you guys do here?
So we go through a bunch of different units. We start with serve safe information, just learning how to properly handle food. Then we move into units such as working with breads, dairy, vegetables, and any sort of produce. And then we eventually get into the beef unit, which is what you were recording in class today. And then we also look into restaurant inspections and what the health inspectors are going to be looking for and what restaurants can get dinged on. And those are the posters that students will see around the school that have the restaurant ratings and inspections on there.
Wow, I wish I could have taken some of those classes. I can't even make grilled cheese.
Yeah, there are so many jobs that these classes prep you for.
Some classes I did take were PE classes.
Here are some cool options we have.
Those look like fun ways to get active.
Totally.
And to finish off this episode, our team went to check out the Pooter Thrift Shop.
Check out all the new threads you can get.
Hello Pooter, we're here at the Pooter Thrift Shop. I'm here with Zeke.
Hi.
We're going to be participating in the TikTok challenge where basically I tell Zeke to move his hand across the shirt and whenever he stops, he grabs the shirt and he'll put it on.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay?
We're starting here?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me when to go.
Go. Stop.
Right here, this one?
Yep.
Okay, should I keep my eyes closed?
Nah, these should be fine.
A bird.
Wow. Alright, we're going to be doing scarves now. You
Okay.
ready?
Yep.
Alright, go. Stop.
This one?
Yep.
Nice. Hey, love.
Okay, now we're going to be doing skirts. Are you excited?
Riveting.
Exactly. Alright.
Tell me when.
Alright. Go.
This one?
Yeah. And then stop at the, you know. Yeah, we did it.
So great.
I give this outfit a 2 out of 10.
What do you call this outfit, Miguel?
McDonald's cashier. I love it.
I'm Mrs. Thomas, and I'm here today in our very own Impala thrift store. Impala Thrift was started last year with the help of an OtterBox grant and some elbow grease from several students who were really passionate about sustainability and ensuring that clothes don't end up in landfills all over the world. And so now we have this great thrift shop, which allows students to make purchases that are reasonable and keeps all of these things out of landfills everywhere. We're open every Tuesday and Thursday at lunch, and you can come in, you can look around, you can browse. Everyone who makes a purchase gets entered into a drawing, and we've given away some awesome Pooter thrift stuff. We also have a gaming headset we're going to be giving away, so those are all options. So we are going to start doing our find of the week, where we have our Impala Thrift students put together outfits. We're going to post those on Instagram, and then we are going to sell those at a fraction of the actual cost. So keep an eye out for those on our Impala Thrift Instagram, and come on in on Tuesdays and Thursdays to score a deal on some great finds. So I also want to point out that all of the proceeds from Impala Thrift are being used and go back to students in need in our schools, whether that's purchasing hygiene items or purchasing hats, gloves. We're going to be putting together some boxes for our Feed Our Families, and we'll be delivering those in the next couple of days. And we also have options for students who might be in need where they're able to come and get free items just from our thrift and pick at any time.
Wow, I'm broke. I can still get cool stuff there though.
Totally.
All right, have a great weekend and
Go Pooter!